So we have to look at that. She's a part of fucking over our country for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Nikki Haley is concerned, who cares about Nikki Haley? You know what I'm saying? If she's not the right candidate for the job, then, take a hike. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to sit here with Nikki Haley and her bullshit. And I don't trust her. You know what I'm saying? I never really did. She's also a flim flammer. You know what I'm saying? An old guy that they passed the baton to. You know what I'm saying? Stinking up the arena probably. But if she's not good for the job, then why are we spending any time talking about Nikki Haley and what she's running and what she's doing? We should be concentrating on putting the right person in the seat, if that's the case, in order to do not just put the person in the seat talking about an election, Biden or Trump. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking about what we as a people is going to do in the situations that we see on both sides, three sides, and all these wars that these motherfuckers have sparked up and kicked off. How many people they have killed, and how many people want revenge, and how many people want this, and how many people want, you know what I'm saying? And then you spread the nuclear armament all over the world. When you bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and now everybody wants nuclear weapons, don't they? Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? We see the Supreme Court declines to uh, legit declines. I guess they decline to decide legitimacy of including jurors based on religion. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow religion. I mean, so they could base on whatever they want to. You know what I'm saying? We even see Donald Trump wants, you know what I'm saying, to negotiate with judge. And the judge should be negotiating with his crooked ass because you know the fuck that you doing to Trump is bullshit. Even talking about Trump selling sneakers, why you can't sell sneakers? Everybody else can sell sneakers. So why he can't sell a pair of gold shoes? Which would you rather him sell? A pair of blood shoes? Like Little Nas X, I guess? I don't know. But at the same time, we see where Trump is trying to negotiate with the judge on the matter. You know what I'm saying? There should be negotiation on no matter, especially even when it comes to the Middle East. Well, I mean, middle from what I don't know really, but Africa, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, and the garbage that they have been doing in Africa for many years. Not just with the Palestinian people, you know what I'm saying, even Libya, when they took the people back, I forgot what country it was, I think it's Libya, one of them, and the king over there, or whoever he was in charge, probably, sold the people or told the people to go into slavery and all kind of nonsense did it so. And all the people that were over there for many years, all of a sudden the Europeans decide, I guess, a gesture or whatever setup they had in the game that they were playing, you know what I'm saying, to send the people back to the country. And when they went back to Africa, you know what I'm saying, I guess by then the son or the family or whatever was still there in charge. You know what I'm saying? And the people revolted against the garbage because he was still with the same probably garbage, and probably the people wanted revenge. You know what I'm saying? And then they were toppled. You know what I'm saying? And then chaos in the country definitely ensued because when niggas ain't got no food, no water, no eats, no nothing but got guns and knives and men, and you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a lot of garbage. Like such as, many other people where they could go around in this town and have sex with anybody they want to. Any woman they could just pull her aside, drag out behind the building and have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? And call and not even, say your daughter going to school. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Some of the things they're doing in Africa don't make any sense and have no bearing in Africanism at all. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to George Warren putting that heavy price on Donald Trump, talking about they're going to charge him with all this money. No, you charging him with just trying to destroy his money, but you ain't doing that with nobody else. I wonder how much of creepy Joe Biden money did you destroy? How much of Obama money that he stole to destroy. How much of the bullshit, Bush farm, and even them knock, even Bush knocking down the World Trade Center, taking so many lives, and the people still believing it's someone else and not his ass. You think that he's gonna go out and do it himself? Well, you got another thing coming. We see Donald Trump attorney request to propose a new judgment on Wednesday in the president civil fraud trial. Yeah, civil fraud trial. There ain't no civil fraud trial. It's a fake ass piece of bullshit. And we have more bigger things on the table than that we should be worrying about, especially when you're looking at, you know what I'm saying, Zelensky dumbass over there talking about some NATO and trying to get nuclear weapons into the old Russian territory. You know what I'm saying? And he's an ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what nobody said. You know what I mean? And then you go with Netanyahu, Mr. Invader, and killer and murderer. You know what I'm saying? Bloodthirsty, blood murdering, red rum ass nigga is Netanyahu for real. And they're using scriptural books to say they have a right to do so. Scriptural books that they wrote in favor of themselves. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fooling no one. You know what I'm saying? And you are not what you say you are. I don't have to call the name of your group or your people. The people that we see calling themselves that and who's that, they are not indigenous to the land, Africa as a whole, and what they're saying is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? They chose to make a statement in a book saying that they chose this spot and make up a story using Moses and all type of people in the book, which I don't follow, you know what I'm saying? But use Moses as a way of putting them into Africa and Egypt. And even when you go back to even Genesis in the book, some of the older books, you know what I'm saying, would even say stuff like when God put a curse upon Cain, he turned him pale. You know what I'm saying? Putting themselves again in Africa trying to swerve him in. And then there's many other Joshua, you know what I'm saying? All of these different stories that they tell, you know what I'm saying, how the Egyptians had them in slavery and all that. None of that ever took place. You even use the Noah story to wash away many things and create a new narrative based on your ideology of rulership on planet Earth within your group of a book. You know what I'm saying? And it's garbage. It's trash. And nobody's going to follow that. Then they follow that every Sunday, you know what I'm saying, and holidays and everything. And, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still asking the question, if you understand what's going on in life and you're a grown ass man or woman, what do you need the preacher and the church and God for? You know what I'm saying? Because you have in your mind frame that that is real. That is why. But we see where, you know what I'm saying, he has proposed a new judgment Wednesday in the president civil fraud ruling in which Judge Arthur, listen to his name, in Gordon or whatever his name is, ruled, and to me he looked like an idiot, ruled that the ruled that Trump will be fined over 355 million. That's bullshit. And first of all, in a case like this in court, that that is too high, so it should be thrown out. That's the first thing. Even if you're cheating and scheming and dealing and bringing these charges upon this man, doing that this bullshit in the first place and a fiasco, three ring circus show, you know what I'm saying? And you make that ruling in court at 350 million, you know what I'm saying? You is bullshitting and it's too high, even for Donald Trump. And anybody under these circumstances, the court would see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you are lying in the case in itself. You know what I'm saying? And then you're talking about a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, filed in September 2022. You know what I'm saying? New York Attorney General Letitia Nutcase ass LGBTQ jackass, you know what I'm saying, idiot, accused Trump and a nigger as well. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? They've been doing the same thing in Africa there, selling their own people out, and the same thing they did fucking here. These clown motherfuckers. This is no joking matter, man. How long you continue to assist these beasts in their beastly nonsense? And that goes for even the rap game. How dare you bring Luciferianism or any type of that type of shit or signing contracts and all kind of nonsense into the hip hop game and change the music into some old twisted ass bullshit, no soul having groove, but still using hip hop beats and shit in it. You know what I mean? Let's go, people. You really fall off. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, our people and black people. They have been assisting these people to damage us from all forms for years. And then people think it's demand, demand, demand. Well, the man got assistance by your own man. And he's been helping them in Africa as well as here. How you think you got here and how many that was here already got into the situations that they had got into. Many black people have been helping these people. Wake up. I guess if you're black, you vote Democrat. hmm Okay, but the lawsuit filed on September 2022 in New York, the teacher nutcase ass jackass and the accused nutcase twisted son of a gun devil worshiper accused Trump accused Trump, his two adult children, Donald Jr. and Eric, and the rest of them, the organization of two firm executives, saying, I think it's Aline or whatever, Weisenberg and Jeffrey McConney, fraudulently overvaluing assets to secure more favorable bank loans and taxation deals. Um, how is this a crime when all of them do the same thing? Nancy Pelosi probably did the same fucking shit. Her old ass. You need to run some of these people out of government bringing up this bullshit like we really give a flying fuck about somebody inflating some tax evasion and all this different shit. All of them do it. It don't matter whether they're rich, poor, whatever, they're going to do it. It doesn't matter what they do because the creepy Joe Biden them did that 10 times over. Look at what they did with the Ukraine deal. hmm And now got you at the head of a nuclear war that can ensue, and nobody's going to survive a nuclear war. All the people that are backing Biden criminal ass and the bullshittical game that he schematically schemed up and caused that shit you see over there talking about a Ukraine and Russia war, which is the same set of people and the same country, real the same country. So I don't know why they over there fighting each other. I don't get it. But Zelensky should not be in bed with America talking about NATO and putting any kind of armament or any backing of a NATO criminal organization in Ukraine, which is in the Russians' territory, because Ukraine is just another city or state within Russia. So I don't understand what the fuck people thinking. But we see even in this matter, this is what these clowns are doing. You know what I'm saying? And then bringing that type of war shit on our doorstep. You know what I'm saying? On our doorstep. We don't need it. But we see on Friday, Gorin, Gorin, whatever his name is, ruled that Trump will be fined this massive 355 million, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that wants to save this country or have anything to do with this country or based on anything to do with this country should be now funding Trump and helping Trump out. Here's where the people have a chance to step up. You know what I'm saying? Here's where the people have a chance to show their words. Don't just show it by violence and knocking somebody's brains out. Show it by your pocket, supporting Trump and making Trump strong again so he can win this and get back to business as usual. You know what I'm saying? I see a GoFundMe page was out there and many things. That's good to see. And you support. This is what you do. If this is your candidate, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Isn't that if you're talking about the right things to be done to a country and they're trying to destroy the leadership, then you must support the leadership and build the leadership up, whether it's Trump, us, or anyone else. This is a matter of high concern. This is a matter of years of damagement across the planet by these beasts that needs to be straightened out. Yes, many lives have been lost, and there's no way possible all of us being born at certain times could save everyone or even know of what is going on. But once we know, we must put away the childishness and the bullshittery, leave them garbage ass niggas over there with them, and formulate a real black power upon the planet because the greatest mass that your eyes would see in space is what? Black. You know what I'm saying? Black hole. Black this. You know what I'm saying? Black that. It's a black planet in all ways. So we must be the leaders in that matter that we see. There is no way for us to only see what someone else sees as a follower, but in the bearing of the 355 million and barred from doing barred from doing business in New York. Why would you bar this man from doing business in New York when many criminals like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and all the rest of them set up in this country and rob it, blind, blood sucking, kill it, murder it, do every fucking thing under this little pedophilia, every fucking thing that you can think of nastiness, like Caligula in Rome or whatever he was. You nasty. Instead of doing shit the right way. For 3 years after, you know what I'm saying? For 3 years after, you can't do business for 3 years after a month after a months long civil trial from late last year into early January. The trial would face the trial. No, I guess to say Trump would face after he won found that that he committed fraud in inflating. Committed fraud in inflating what? They all do it. I don't understand where this man get off only on Trump. It really doesn't make any sense to me when you really look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at it. But we've been seeing a lot of nonsense. They say Trump resold for 400,000 on eBay. Yeah, y'all should be buying up his sneakers like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You should be buying them up because guess what? They're gonna be an heirloom anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be worth a lot of money later on. But at the same time, we should be supporting Donald Trump in any move that he has or any candidate. It don't have to be Trump, any candidate that is for our country, that is for the cleaning up of the world itself and our environment and stopping many damages and things that will bring a destruction to man. So, this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. I'll be back in a flight.